One of the oddities introduced in the original Marvel adaptation of Star Wars is how Jabba is depicted. Originally, Lucas filmed a scene where Jabba confronts Han Solo about killing Greedo in Docking Bay 94, the hangar in Mos Eisley where the Millennium Falcon is parked. This segment had an actor wearing fur which George Lucas planned to replace with special effects. Unfortunately, time and budget constraints led to this sequence being dropped from the final movie. Marvel was working from an earlier script of the movie, which included the scene, and it must have been known the actor was going to be replaced. But instead of drawing a slug-like creature we see in Return of the Jedi, Jabba is a bipedal humanoid alien. The design for Jabba used in the comics are based on a background character called Mosep, a Nimbanal from the Mos Eisley Cantina. In Star Wars No. 2, where the scene takes place, we learn Han dumped a shipment of spice he was delivering for Jabba. Han says he has a charter now that will allow him to repay the debt, and Jabba threatens to put out a bounty on Han if he fails. We learn in Star Wars No. 7 that Han Solo's treasure he received from the rebellion is stolen by the pirates Crimson Jack and Jolly. So Jabba does eventually institute a bounty on Han's head. Han Solo and Chewbacca confront their former employer in a story titled Whatever Happened to Jabba the Hutt in Marvel Comics Star Wars No. 28. Prior to Return of the Jedi, Hutt was spelled with just a single T, as shown in this issue, as well as issue number 37. In this comic, Han Solo and Chewbacca are forced to make emergency repairs on the Millennium Falcon at one of their hideaways, a planet called Orlean. This mud-soaked planet proves uninviting, however, as a visit by Jabba the Hutt and his henchmen, and an infestation of stone mites in the cave Han and Chewie hide the Millennium Falcon in are more than the pair bargained for. When Jabba's starship, the Voidraker, detects the Millennium Falcon has fired up its engines in the cave, Jabba decides to enter the cave and finish Han once and for all. As his henchmen bore into the collapsed cave entrance, they realize the cave is infested with stone mites and retreat back to the Voidraker. Han and Chewbacca are able to blast their way out of the cave, but are intercepted by the Voidraker. Jabba's ship is overrun with the stone mites, and Jabba asks for Han's help. Han does rescue Jabba in exchange for canceling his debt. The status quo between Han Solo and Jabba the Hutt is reset for The Empire Strikes Back in Star Wars No. 37. Jabba, aboard another spacecraft, comes across a wrecked Star Destroyer. He recognizes it as Crimson Jack's Star Destroyer, a ship he helped financially back. After reviewing the crippled ship's logs, he learns Han Solo was the cause of the ship's destruction, and he angrily reinstitutes the bounty on Han's head. The next time Jabba the Hutt appears in comics is the Return of the Jedi adaptation. Jabba is drawn as the slug-like creature we are familiar with, and the word Hutt, the name of his species, is now spelled with 2 T's. Later Star Wars authors reasoned that the bipedal alien Mosep is actually an employee of Jabba's that uses his name when representing Jabba's interests. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe so I can bring you more content. And please leave a comment below.